Oh, hello! How are you? I do hope you're doing well. Today we... No, we're not doing that. Hey everyone, Starving Artist here. If you couldn't tell from the very poor impression, I'm drawing Nikola Orsinov from the Magnus Archives. The Magnus Archives is a podcast. And that's about all I have to say in this video. Bye! Actually, Magnus is a 200 episode long podcast, and I am in the throes of hyperfixation. Almost every word out of my mouth for the past few months has somehow been Magnus related. I am that type of person that when I enjoy something, I try to get everyone within a 5-foot radius of me to also enjoy that content. So, yes, that's why I'm here. Please listen to the Magnus Archives. Please listen to the Magnus Archives. It's very fun, very good, much recommend. Sorry, there really isn't a script to this one. I'm just kind of talking. So, sorry if it's all over the place. Also, maybe subscribe. There may or may not be more Magnus content on the way because, yay, hyperfixation. Okay, so the Magnus Archives. Essentially, it's a horror podcast. It's about Jonathan Sims. He is the new head archivist of the Magnus Institute, an institute that studies the esoteric and the supernatural. He recently took up the position after the previous archivist, Gertrude Robinson, passed away. The archives are a bit of a mess, and John makes it a point to let us know that, calling Gertrude a shit archivist while he's at it. So each episode he reads a statement about someone's experience with the supernatural, an episodic horror if you will. But while the statements themselves are episodic, there is an overarching story with John and his co-workers. He has acquired the help of 2 archival assistants, well, technically 3, but according to John, Martin will contribute nothing but delays. So the podcast, for at least the first season, is an office comedy with horror spliced in. Season 2 is more of a, one of my coworkers is trying to kill me, but I don't know who it is, so I'm gonna stalk them and take pictures of their houses. No, Martin, this is a completely appropriate reaction. I'm not being paranoid. And yes, I'd like a cup of tea, thank you. Season 2's fun. It's a really fun one. I'll try not to say too many spoilers, but trust me, it's really good. The writing is really immersive, and the sound design is just chef's kiss. Some episodes, when listening with headphones, have such a distinct air about them. Like, in episode 9, A Father's Love, there's one part of the episode where you can, hear a heartbeat, and it's such a creepy moment, and it's only amped up if you're wearing headphones. It quite literally feels like your blood is pumping in your ears. Being that I'm drawing Nikola Orsinov, I should probably talk about her a bit. Some general spoilers for season 3 of Magnus ahead. If I start getting into major spoilers, I'll warn you guys again. In a few words, she's a funky little guy. Nikola first appears in season 3 purely to tell John that she wants some gorilla skin. Don't ask. She just wants gorilla skin, a very ancient piece of gorilla skin taxidermy. Anyway, she breaks into his house and turns off all of the lights, and is just like, hi! And John's like, ugh. And they have a whole conversation where Nikola's like, hey, by the way, I killed Gregor Orsinov. He was the previous ringleader of, Cirque du Soleil, or the Circus of the Other, and the reason why she killed him is because, and I quote, he got really boring, and I'm a monster. What am I supposed to do? Not pull him apart? And John's just there like, you don't sound Russian. And she's like, how can I sound anything, silly? I'm plastic. I don't even have a voice box. I had had to borrow this one. And I fucking love her for it. I'm sorry. This conversation, so many feelings, so many thoughts. So she's just like a little creature, you know? John also asks if she's going to kill him, and she goes, "No! I mean, yes, but not for a good long while." Like, how can you not love her? She's so squishable. She's so small. So yeah, she kidnaps John. Not then, she does that later, but she does kidnap him eventually. I think she does it twice. But she has him tied up and gagged and just proceeds to ask him questions as if he can answer them. She also says that his skin looks like shit and asks him what moisturizer he uses, and he just goes because, you know, he's gagged. And she's like, "I'll just pick up a selection." And the only thought going through my head is, aw, that's so quirky and sweet of her. During the season finale, she also gaslights John and Tim, which was very funky of her, you know? The more I talk, the more I think I'm a Nikola apologist. This is fine. This is fine. I'll talk about Simon Fairchild or Michael next. Love those goofy little guys. Simon is quite literally Sky Grandpa, and Michael is just a little guy who gives John doors. This makes no sense out of context, but trust me, they're great. Literally, Michael shows up out of the blue, and he's just like, "Need a door, archivist?" And it's like a sitcom laugh track moment. And John's there like, "Please leave me alone, I am going to die." It's fun. It's fun. They're great. Yeah, I just checked how long this recording has been going. I've been rambling for a while, so I'm gonna stop. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and maybe subscribe. Maybe comment if you got something to say, or if you don't. I like reading comments. You can just tell me about your day and I'll have a fun time. I also got Instagram and Twitter. Both are linked in the description below. And with that, I've quite literally run out of things to say. So, bye lads!